Hey guys, what's going on? So they dropped more news that was not in the regular announcement. And this is one of those like secret kind of things. They're just going to be like, oh hey, by the way, this is also happening too, because everything that was like in the major announcement was like Lucia and the reincarnations and whatnot, and they decided to drop something else. And I haven't. I skimmed through it. It's not that I haven't seen it at all. And I also skimmed through some of the comments that people were leaving, and there's a lot. And it feels like when I first looked at it, it was the kind of announcement that it looks like there wouldn't be a lot of comments on. And there were like 196 at the time that I looked at it. And so we're going to go into it. So I just thought that I would do some of my daily stuff because I haven't been on here all day. This is the ad mega chest. Now, for the last month and a half, I have been promoting this as one of the best things in this game for farming, specifically for farming Hero Tavern. Now, if you don't know, the ad mega chest, if you watch 15 ads, which to most people would sound insane, but for me, I think that it's the greatest way to farm Hero Tavern because there is a specific amount. It's a lot, but you can divide it. But you need 70,000 points to get to the top of Hero Tavern. Now, for the most part, you can't do this without paying money. Paying money, using crystals, and getting Hero Tavern points that way. Even if you do every single one of the quests that are in here, all of these quests, even if you complete all of these quests, even if you do all of these quests, including these bottom ones where you have to win a battle with a Pantheon unit, or sometimes not a Pantheon unit, it's like win a battle with Corsair, just like silly challenges where you get like 20, and that's a lot. Even if you do all of these quests that give you 5 per, you will not get to 70,000 points. You could do every single thing per month and you will not get 70,000 points. If you do the mega chest, you will still not get 70,000 points, but you will get more than you would have normally. Why? Because every 15 ads, you get 300 tokens. And 300 tokens is not a lot in the scheme of 70,000 points, but it is something. And you have the ability to watch a lot of ads. So, for example, you can refresh each of these quests. You can watch the first one, and that's watch an ad. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6 per day. You can watch 6 per day. You can do, even though this doesn't matter, watch an ad and receive a random spell. You can do that once per day. That's 30 more ads, which equate to 600 points because every 15 is the ad mega chest, and you get 600 more points. You are technically getting all of this other stuff. You're getting fragments, which is important forever. And then you're getting, if you're a newer player, you're getting commons, rares, epics, and gold. And so I have been promoting that this ad mega chest is very good. It's a way to farm Hero Tavern, and I've been utilizing it, and it's something. That's going away. They're taking it away. All of this to say, they're taking it away. So I skimmed through this, but they are changing the season pass, and I believe they're changing, maybe they're just changing the ad mega chest. Maybe that's what it is. Okay. So I'm going to read this at length because I haven't, and like I said, I skimmed through it, but it just sounds like something I'm going to be mad about. So let's find out. Rewards for the accomplishment chest. From now on, there will always be 2 random legendary cards inside. The chest is patiently waiting for you among the trophy rewards. So that chest is the accomplishment chest at like 8,400. You will always get 2 random legendaries from now on. So that's cool. That's fine. That's an extra 2 legendaries every single season just for playing PvP. But this is the big one. Reward for trophies. The bells will be moved to the super chest reward. The ad mega chest and the system of challenges will be replaced by SuperQuest in the version 33.0. Once every 3 days, you will be able to choose one of the generated super quests of various rarity. You will have 3 days to complete a super quest, and the reward will depend on its rarity, from seasonal pass points, which don't matter, to bells and secret compasses. The super chests will become available after updating to the new version. They won't appear in 32.0, obviously. Certain other rewards will also be changed. 4,100 trophies, the 500 to 5,000 gold depending on division. 500, now you're getting 5,000 depending on division. 4,600 trophies, the 15 to 30 crystals depending on division. 4,700 trophies, it's going to be 500 to 5,000 depending on division. 15 to 30 crystals depending on division. 5,200 trophies, 10 to 50 faction cores depending on division. And then at 5,300, you're getting 1 gold treasure map, which is fine, I suppose. And then at 6,200, you're getting 10 to 50 faction cores depending on division. So theoretically, if you're at max division, which I am, you'll be getting the better of all of these things. So that's fine. But I believe that Pamble, one of the people in the Discord, pointed out that some of these, if you compare them to what we currently have, are less. I didn't fact check that, but I think he was talking about faction cores. So at 5,200 at max, you would be getting, if you were at the best division, you would be getting 50 faction cores. So at 5,200 trophies, and of course this happens. This doesn't happen. This only happens on video. $5,200 trophies in my current division, because I'm at obviously the top division. I should be getting less than 50 faction cores as a reward. Ah, there it is. There it is. Yeah. So if you are at the top division, you are now getting 50 faction cores less. Now it makes me want to check all of the other rewards. So 4,100, I should be getting 5,000. I'll go from the bottom here. 10,000, moving to 5,000. 4,600, I will be getting at max 30 crystals. So you don't get 10 bells anymore, which is obviously a giant resource, because bells are how you get free to pick legendaries from the bells store. So instead of bells, you're getting at max 30 crystals. 4,700, you're getting at max 5,000 instead of 10,000. 5,000, you're getting crystals again. So instead of getting bells, you're getting crystals, which are an incredibly easy resource to spend. Even though you need them, they are an incredibly easy resource to spend, and bells would get you an automatic legendary. 5,200 is the faction cores. At 5,300, you're getting a gold treasure map. So instead of 15 more bells, you are getting 1 gold treasure map. And then at 6,200, you're getting at max 50 cores. As opposed to pick your own cores. 100 pick your own cores. Now, I don't think the core change is that big. At a certain point, like I said, like with gold, at a certain point, you just don't need cores. But I do think the fact that that they're changing the bells to crystals is insane. I think that the fact that they're changing one of the bells to a gold map is even more insane, because that's another resource that you don't need. And then you just don't, as much as you need crystals, bells are just an easier way to get legendaries. Now, they're also, as I said before, they're also taking away the Ad Mega Chest, which allows you to get points in Hero Tavern. And what they're saying here is that you will be getting super quests, and depending on once every 3 days, you'll be able to choose one of the generated super quests of various rarity. And so you can either get bells or seeker compasses. So I have two questions there. One of them is how many bells? Every 3 days is you get to do this 10 times per month. 10 times per month, is that actually making up for the loss of bells that you are currently getting? Seeker compasses aren't as important as you would think they would be. Somebody posted in the Discord the amount of actual, like, what they actually got, and a bunch of it was nothing. It was like 2 Maris, 4 flickers, like 200 essence. And at some point, when you max out your epics, at some point that resource will also mean nothing. The essence is fine, but every single other resource, once you've maxed them out, you don't need that resource anymore. Which means that whenever you, I meant to meme this yesterday, but I pulled from the store the ever winning roulette. I got 2 promotional offers. I got from the free one, I got a promotional offer, and then I watched an ad and got a second promotional offer. That is how Epic Fragments will eventually feel. It'll feel like nothing. Like you're not actually getting anything from it. So you get a seeker compass, you get a gold chest, you get a promotional offer. That's what it will feel like. You get gold. That's what it will feel like. Yeah, maybe you don't have your epics maxed out right now, but that is eventually how it will feel. And that's my problem with giving out seeker compasses, and how, as important as you might think seeker compasses are, because it's the only free-to-way way to farm legendary fragments, you also get a lot of crap in them as well. So that's not a good reward. So at which point, if I was able to choose, I would choose bells 100% of the time. Because like I said, bells are the only way to, if you save all of your bells, you can get, at the rate of 75, which I don't think is great, but you can get basically like your event units, right? The Star of the Week event unit. But if you don't want that, you can get regular legendaries. You can save all of them. There's no reason to spend them before getting to the Kingdom of All thing. What is it called? I can figure this out. I have the legendary summoning. You can wait for every 4th week. You can get legendary summoning. Yeah, that's once per month, but that's fine. If you can like hard farm a specific legendary that you want during legendary summoning, you can just do that and save all of your belt. There's no reason to be like, oh, I have to get, like whatever the current thing, whatever the current 2 choices are. And so like that becomes like the best thing. But what they're taking away is the Ad Mega Chest, which, like I said, is the only way to farm Hero Tavern. There's no other way to farm Hero Tavern other than money, which is exactly why they're doing this. But the fact that they're doing this, as well as changing all of this, is crazy. Taking out bells and selling it back to you by also taking away the Ad Mega Chest, and then also making you do a quest. Like, what if it's a crazy quest? What if it's like, oh, win a battle with your Reincarnation 3 Bard? We don't know what the quests are. I'm not saying that it's going to be that. Win a battle with Zeus, like win a battle with level 100 Zeus. Like what if super quests mean, oh, you get amazing rewards, but it's going to be so difficult and challenging. Win a battle with your Reincarnation 3 twins and your Reincarnation or your level 100 Lucia. Win a battle with Lucia. Like what if it's crazy? I don't know what these quests are. Obviously, like this is the biggest thing whenever they give us partial information. It's just like the speculation of what if this is super shitty, and then them saying it's not going to be super shitty. And then like it comes into the game and you're like, well, this isn't super shitty, but it is kind of shitty. And then bonus leaderboard. Each season, the player who have reached Arena 4 will be automatically added to various groups of 100 to 200 players each, where they will be able to compete in the amount of trophies received against other players in the group. I don't even understand what this even is. I'm not even I don't even care enough to try to analyze what this is. But yeah, so this is your new reality for the PvP ladder. It's going to be much less than what you were getting from 5,000 or from 10,000 to 5,000, from bells to crystals, from 10,000 to 5,000 gold, from bells to 30 crystals, from 100 faction cores to 50 faction cores, from bells to a gold map, and from 100 faction cores to 50 faction cores. All of it is basically just less resources for no reason, because now they're selling it back to you in super quests. But in selling it back to you in super quests, they're also taking away bells. Or I'm sorry, they're also taking away Hero Tavern points, which was incredibly important to me. Although what's funny is now there's no reason for people like me to farm ads, so they're technically losing money. I think that's kind of funny, because they earn money from free-to-play players every time you watch an ad. But now that they're taking away the ad mega chest, there's no reason for people like me, because I trust that there are other people like me trying to farm every single ad every single day, that will not do it anymore. And what's funny is that it wasn't even giving us that much more of an advantage in Hero Tavern. It wasn't like they were losing out on money in Hero Tavern. If anything, they were just gaining money from all of us watching large quantities of ads. So, I don't know. Maybe this is an L for them, and it's an L for us. It sucks for everybody. That's what this update is. It sucks for no, it doesn't suck for them. They're going to be making so much more money in Lucia and Demon Hunter reincarnations and Monk reincarnations and Legendarity. I don't know. There's nothing to be happy about in this update. This update is going to happen, and then we're just going to look forward to the next update. That's what's going to happen.